Okay, good evening. Welcome back to In the Khud. The Khud looks like a ravine, a cave today. I don't think I've made a notion. Oops. A lot of things are just happening right now which I don't quite know what to do with. So I haven't made a notion page for the day. I don't know why I'm whispering. Maybe it's the atmosphere like that. Also, are we recording? Yes, we seem to be recording. This is 24th September 2022, 8:53 p.m. and today I woke up at 8:30, courtesy Snowy. He was literally on my door and trying to wake me up. Then I woke up, I took him down, then I came back and did my morning schedule, and then there was no point in sleeping, so I just continued. Of course, I had to start the BCS Geometry Nodes course, and I watched the first 2 parts of it where he talks about shortcuts, breadcrumb trail of a tree view hierarchy of object mesh modifier. That's what it was, a new word, so I just noted it down. Shift tab turns on snapping. Adding a node in between 2 nodes, simply drag. Removing a node, you hold down alt and drag the node out. X to delete node, breaks connection. Control X dissolves node, retains connection. Shift D duplicate node. Control Shift D duplicate node while retaining the input connection. Fast preview, alt shift plus left click on any node connects it with the group output. Actually, I should just open it, visualize what I'm saying, and we made the scatter thing. Anyway, alt shift and this just takes this and puts it in the final output, whatever this was. So maybe this, alt shift this, we can't do it because not connected here. Alt shift this takes this one to the final output. Alt shift this, we only distribute points on bases or instances on points. Okay, that's what that does. Control shift and clicking here just makes a viewer node, as in finally how that will look. So control shift here makes a viewer node. I have no idea why this light is flickering. Bruh. Let me try and plug it in. Hopefully now that I've plugged the charger in, it won't flicker. If it does, we've probably got another issue here. Anyway, this is just an experimental thing. Okay, alt shift and control shift. Then shift plus right click plus drag just reroutes. Oops, shift plus right click makes a reroute here. You can do multiple of those. You want to move this, you press G and move, just for organization. And Arendelle is just great. He's like, in like the first 3 videos, he's probably said like 30 times organization is key. That's like my kind of instructor. Straight off the bat. Lazy connection, this was nice. One thing I learned, like if I'm gonna be selecting this node, I can just hold alt and right click, and then it gives me an option to just connect like quickly. Like I want to connect this somehow to this, or this to the join geometry. Okay, and then one amazing one was join geometry. I think it was here. Control plus shift plus right click and drag from group input node. Like let's say I want to join this and instances on points. I'm just going to break this one. These 2 I want to have join geometry on, so I'm going to select this, control shift right click with this, so both become green. That means that's going to have a join geometry on top of it. Then H to collapse, hold down D plus left mouse annotate, D plus right mouse erase. Now then this first scatter, the one that you see here, what we basically did is we added a node called distribute points on faces. Okay, that if I want to just view, what this does is control shift, no, alt shift this. Okay, it just takes it to the output. So alt shift this, distribute points on faces does this to the original geometry. Then we add another node called instances on points. What this does is alt shift click on this, it basically makes it like so. And this we've put an object info node here, and Suzanne was in the 3D viewport, just put that. Okay, light is not flickering now, nice. So that goes into your instance, and then these and these also. So for random value for rotation scale, you want to keep it vector here. And one important thing is this is radians. So how you get this is by writing 2 times pi, that gives you this value, or you can just write the word tau or tau, that's 2 pi radians, that's 1 full. So between 0 and 360 we have a complete rotation happening here. That's minimum and maximum values. And for random scale, you want to just keep it float instead of vector. If you keep it vector, then you have like weird kind of scalings and stuff happening. So you just keep it float, and so that evenly things are scaled in matrices of 1 1 1. So yeah, this is basically what I learned. There was one more lesson I saw on using geonodes as a tool, where he demonstrates how if you move an object in edit mode and somewhere else, now if you rotate or move that object, transform that object, it's happening through the origin of the object, not where the object actually is. First add a transform node, do some things, and then again add transform node to nullify it. I didn't quite understand that well, so I'll probably have to look at it again. But yeah, decent progress done on this course today. Other than that, after that, I because I was feeling very sleepy, obviously doing this course is kind of a difficult task. Just to compensate things up, I did 2 episodes of show 2. One more episode is left. I should have done that, but then a few events happened.
Bruh.
One big major event that happened today is I ordered the Sony 1000 MX4. I don't even know how to say it. I'll put it here on the text or something. I ordered that headphone. It's 20,000 rupees, and it's like a big investment for me because I want to use that throughout the day when I'm working for the full-time job, for dad's work, for everything. I want to have headphones with like good sound quality, and I want them to be Bluetooth because there's too many wires here already. You cannot see it, but I'm getting like kind of frustrated with these wires and living inside this. You almost feel like a robot, all these wires all around. Then next thing I did, I kind of on introspection feel like it was pretty useless. I went to Lakshmi Industries, not a person, Lakshmi Industries, and then there's a shop called Pooja Electronics. I went there to see if I can get a soft box. The one on Amazon with the entire kit and everything is about 5,000 rupees, but I went there, they were like, okay, our starting price is like 25,000 rupees. It's way outside my budget, so I came back. And then I thought to myself, I can just use my soft box just the way it is, why not? I just spent a little time figuring out how I can attach the soft box to one of my boom stands, and now I can just easily move the softbox wherever I want to. Like if I want to change the way things are looking, if I want to get the background in for whatever reason, I could do that. I can keep it the way it is right now. So, and the main thing of having this is like having softer light coming on the face, and then I have a rim light or fill light, however you put it, behind. Without it, it's obviously very dark, but with that you feel like, okay, there's a little more life. The only thing is a little bit of the background is getting lit. This is a DIY softbox I made for myself. And the latest part for today was I was trying to figure, now that I have this kind of cinematic looking thing figured, the execution of, because yesterday after I uploaded that 3D rotation 3D video on In the Khud, I was really feeling from inside I need to start uploading videos on Rajmeet Singh Arora again. And in the past, this is what has worked, is when I just start, things just roll forward and momentum builds up. What is happening with Rajmeet Singh Arora channel now is I'm thinking way too much on, I have to start this way, I have to start that, I have to do this, I have to script, that's never gonna happen. The reason why In the Khud videos come out every day is because it's literally whatever happened and it's an scripted or whatever. So there are 2 ways I can go about uploading again on the main channel. One is I can go to Dribble or Pinterest and search for and come up with these simple kind of animations. Okay, what very simple sort of animations. Yeah, simple loading bars and stuff like those. I could do these and then be like, oh, I'm churning out 2 videos a day, 2 videos a week, which is what I was doing towards the end of the creative workflow last year. And that frankly feels like very, almost like a thing that I have to do instead of something that I'm really enjoying or whatever. And I don't really want that to happen with making videos on any channel where I simply have to do something and I'm not pretty much learning anything or doing anything valuable or whatever. Yeah, these are good, nice shape animations that I could do, which would really help me in solidifying my fundamentals, understanding basics of moving with shapes around, morphing, stuff like those. So this is one route where I go about doing it this way. The second route is what I have been contemplating, is this video here. You see the Google privacy policy video. I've put it inside After Effects. Now this is a very nice video. A lot is happening very fast. There's storyboarding, there's all this nice illustration animation, kind of like my jam thing, and then there's character animation, there's proper rigs which are doing things, and their head turns, and there's just so much happening here. And I would essentially want to make videos where I go about dissecting how this is done and maybe recreating some parts of it, and just going about doing this. The problem with this is not something which can easily be done. There's a lot of research will have to go there. I'll have to figure out a lot of things before making something like this. I'll have to make the illustrations, which frankly is not a very big problem because I'm super comfortable inside Illustrator, and just recreating this illustration pack shouldn't be that difficult. But again, it comes down to time. And my problem with the main channel is I'm trying to come up with a schedule where once I start uploading, and that's kind of important, right, of having an upload schedule, because there are a few people who are interested in watching my videos there now, with the fact that some of the tutorials on the creative workflow have been doing good. So this is one thing I've been really trying to like contemplate and think about. As of now, I haven't reached any definitive solution. I was thinking tomorrow morning I'll just get up and record something and then put it out there, but at least I'm on the track of thinking of what can be done. Like just by this I have one more kind of thing. I'm gonna save it to a new. Okay, so this I can probably dive into, and yeah, right now all I have to document is that I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna start uploading again, but I have to start uploading again, if not 2 videos a week, at least 1 video a week. Let's say I'll initially try doing this, but eventually I want to get to dissecting something like this because it's a lot of fun. Yeah, that's where life is right now. I don't know how the footage is gonna look. It looks nice though. I tried bringing some of this footage into Premiere just to see the scopes and the color and everything, and frankly I didn't even feel the need to color correct. It was just fine the way it was. So thanks so much for being in the khud. I'll catch you tomorrow, maybe not, or Monday. We'll see. Peace.